Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Evan, coach of the Santa Cruz Centrals, and welcome to the grand finals of the Platinum Division of RPDL. So a very quick preface to everyone. This is me filming after the match was being played, so it might take a bit from me to try and recall my thought process before the match. So this intro sort of doesn't count. I'm apologizing for this pretty scuffed finals video because this is always, a finals match is always the match that everybody is looking forward to. But without further ado, let me introduce both teams. So here, so both me, the Santa Cruz Centrals, and the Massachusetts Meltans, we managed to make it through 8 weeks of regular season, then make it through top 6 match, a top 4 match, and then the finals to finally get here. And what's very interesting is both of us were our week 1 opponent. We were each other's week 1 opponent, and this is sort of coming back full circle all the way to this point. And interestingly, both our teams did not change. I think both coaches felt very comfortable with our matches and our teams, and we did not make any transactions along the way. So here's the path that we took um, to get to this stage. I went 6-2 during my 8-week regular season, while OT, the Massachusetts Meltans, they actually had a poor start with 0-2, and then slowly climbing their way up to finally finish the regular season at 5-3. So only 6 of these 12 coaches will get to advance into our playoffs for our Platinum Division, right? So the top 6 teams you can see here. My run, the Santa Cruz Centrals, we managed to win the Road Gold Pretzels in the top 6 match, followed by the PogChamp Pelipers in our top 4 match. And as for the Massachusetts Meltans, they had to fight the New Jersey Jellicents in their top 6 match and then proceed to face Ryder and the Maryland Magnemites in their top 4 match, and they managed to win off of a very interesting read and like sort of a call against Ryder and clutch them out the win. They went for a max knuckle against a Volcanion that could protect. So that was very questionable on their end, but hey, a win is a win and they managed to make it into the finals. So let's go back to the matchup, and this time you can see on the box over there on the left that I'm bringing a different squad as compared to the first squad I brought in week 1. I think a lot of things have changed. I felt like I've gotten way more used to my team coming all the way till this point. So the one that I actually changed up was I didn't bring Batik this time, and I brought Indeedee because Indeedee could do very good damage into the Weezing. And at first I wanted to bring Batik to sort of bait the Weezing to come to stop my abilities and pressure the Swift Swim mode on Batik that can hit super effective onto a lot of OT's mons. So this time I go with Indeedee with a potential Trick Room option as well with Follow Me Trick Room. However, I didn't make my Mergiana that slow because I wanted my Mergiana to outspeed Regigigas outside of Trick Room. So if a Regigigas gets slow start, Mergiana's natural speed stat actually can outspeed max speed Regigigas. Then another thing, last time I went with Prankster Thunderous that could go for Eerie Impulse on the Calyrex-Shadow, but this time I went for Defiant to further discourage the Incineroar from coming because the Incineroar is the one that can do the most damage into Mergiana. And then last time I made Mergiana max speed so that I can go for Steel Spike in front of a Regigigas, but this time I decided to go very bulky and gave Mergiana a weakness policy, so hopefully that could play out well. And the Thunderous with Defiant, if my opponent accidentally brings Incineroar to proc the Defiant, I should be able to do very good damage and boost the Thunderous's partner, making it faster. And if I'm able to give 2 Airstream boosts to Indeedee, Indeedee will outspeed Calyrex-Shadow. Additionally, I put a lot of EVs into HP and defense on my Thunderous so that it should survive any move from an Adamant Regigigas. So spoiler alert, you're gonna see this interaction play out, and yeah, just keep that in mind and then take a look at how the game played out. So yeah, I'm not gonna dwell on this much. Sit back and enjoy this pretty tense finals match. There were a bit of up and downs, and I'll catch you guys in a post-match review. Okay, I'm pretty nervous actually. Okay, let me try something that I've always wanted to do. Nice. That's how we make things emote only, so that I don't get help from chat. Yeah, all my items look correct. Phew! Super nervous. Okay, this is what I usually do in my finals match. And I think, yeah, we're just gonna jump into things. Oh, here we go. We have both sides. Yeah, okay, nice. He brings Feeny, he doesn't bring Diancie, he brings Latias, that might be annoying. And he doesn't bring Incineroar, okay, that's huge. Yeah, that's something we really want to see. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. There's no Trick Room from him, so actually Trick Room should be really good for me. I'm gonna quickly write down the mons. I think what's scary here is that he might bring Latias and do ally switch, but that's something that I will have to sort of play around. I do respect it. I don't think it's a nice way to try and win a finals match, so let's see how things play out. Okay, he doesn't seem prepared yet. Or either that or he's waiting for me to lock in my mons. I need to be careful going Trick Room, so there's a chance Morgana would work or Morgana won't. Yep. Hey Ted, thanks for joining. Always. Alright, good luck, have fun to Chris, Oatey, aka Oatey. Yeah, this should be an interesting finals match. Oh, I'm trying to contain my nervousness. This might be scary actually. Does he... Yeah, maybe he tailwinds here, I'm not sure. This might be bad if he has something like Expanding Force, huh? It's interesting because I could have went Follow Me and Trick Room. Alright, let's try it out. Expanding Force will not be super effective, but will Dazzling Gleam be enough? Will he max Latias and match Airstreams here? Yeah, that might be tricky. Okay, this might be really risky on turn 1. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Let's see if my Thunderous has enough bulk to survive the turn. Okay, it's kind of weird that I'm maxing first. Because I'm at 170. Yeah. My Thundurus is at 170. Okay, it's a helping hand. Does he expanding force? Okay, nice, nice. Doesn't affect MDD, that's important. So it's good for me not to go for follow me. This means that he didn't bring Weezing and Regigigas. Yeah. So it shows helping hand on Latias. Okay, that's good. That's good because we buy ourselves an extra turn to go fast. Latias might be able to take me down, but I think I should be able to take the double KO here because I don't see any priority attacks from them. So I'm taking the opportunity to bring myself to +1. Indeedee still retains its sash. Yeah, this might be scary if Urshifu goes for Sucker Punch. Alright, now Indeedee outspeeds both. Okay. Okay, nice. That seems good. I believe the Calyrex should have the sash. Okay, here's some extra health. I think I should be able to take a Sucker Punch now. The Feeny endgame might be scary. Do I respect the ban on Urshifu? "48 seconds. Because he might go for Sucker Punch here. Yeah, I really don't think it kills. I have 22 seconds. Okay. I'm going with it. Okay, he goes for the max. That's really strange. He could sort of stall out one more turn of max, but he's going for it first. Yeah, I expect the Feeny max, that makes sense. Yeah, that should be generally good against... unless he goes for Geyser here, because that powers up his next. Okay, Urshifu has Protect, so it's not banded. Yeah, that's generally fine. Now we spam Expanding Force. He needs to take down my Thundurus here. Oh, that's even better. Alright, that's interesting. Like, Ice Beam. That breaks my Shadow Shield, but I think that doesn't, affect me as much. Indeedee is the fastest on the field right now, so Dazzling Beam should do really good damage. Maybe I go for Trick Room. No, I think I don't. Let me adjust this. Urshifu is naturally faster than Feeny, so there's no surprise there. Now we can see chat live. Nice. Yeah. Feel free to spam your emotes and get in with the finals hype. I'm running out of like terrain turns. I think this should be fine. I saw the hail damage, so Indeedee took hail first. Yeah, that breaks Indeedee's sash, but I think that's fine. He can go for Sucker Punch here. I'm gonna lock myself. I doubt the Sucker Punch kills Indeedee though. Okay, let's double the Urshifu to be safe. Huh? Hey, you're a mod. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be able to type text. I did emote only mode. Yeah, that's fine. Review Sucker Punch. That's useful. Okay, it's good. It's good that it takes down Indeedee. With a crit, no less. Yeah, so now I'm gonna lock myself into Moonblast. I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this should do really good damage into my Mergiana actually. Oh, it's Life Orb Feeny. Okay. Yeah, he wants to target my Mergiana now. Because if he targets the Lunala, he gives me the +1. Yeah, then after this we just spam attacks. It's interesting that the Helping Hand Astral Barrage doesn't kill. Hey, Kaizen. Do I Trick Room now? I don't think so though. Okay. Yep. We hit. That's good. Nice. Not bad. That was pretty clean. He also reviews Scout. I'm not sure why. I don't have White Guard, so maybe he doesn't want to miss Muddy Water or Hydro Pump. Hey Andrew. Same taste in Trainer Icon. The Life Orb Feeny is certainly quite scary. This means the Urshifu might be Sash. I have 1 minute, I'm going to quickly check what's up with that damage just now. 164. And I am... doesn't matter. Calyrex-Shadow, Astral Barrage with a Helping Hand. Wow. It's choice specs. Jesus. It did 70 to 82%. So it's choice specs. Calyrex. Into Thunderous. And we managed to survive. Shifu went for Protect. He has a Sash though. When it goes for Hailstorm, let's be careless to break his own Sash. Yeah, the Calyrex should be Specs. Okay, let's give him a chance to adapt. Yeah, he might want to go for Specs damage to kill my Magearna to not be able to set up Trick Room. I think it's kind of strange. Yeah, I think if all else fails, game 3 I might go Follow Me Trick Room. That's Helping Hand Specs damage. Okay, finally. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Yeah, we just need to get our terrain ASAP. Because I know I survive any Regigigas move here. Oops, don't Joy-Con drift. Okay, no Joy-Con drift, guys. Man, this is just nervous eating. Yeah, I cannot make a read here. I think he has to play safe, he has to protect the Weezing. Unfortunately, if he gets the double protect, he can easily win the game. And he knows that his best play is to Dara Protect. Nice. Okay, that looks like 7%. He needs to go for Steel Spike here. Oh, actually I should have Expanding Force the... Oh no, the Weezing makes sense. Yeah, we always survive this. No! Are you... Ah! Excuse me! 4% chance! Excuse me, man! Come on, man! That's a crit! Ah, that's messed up! That's just... We know Indeedee is faster here. We know he's gonna go for the quick. I know that if I I've seen the Expanding Force damage though. I've seen the Expanding Force damage. Okay, I think we have to go for it. That's actually okay for me. Yeah, I think he wants to change it back to Misty. Okay, that's fine. We know it's Life Orb also. Okay, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Okay. Let's check speed tiers here. Because Indeedee is now faster than Urshifu. I think I need to follow me. Okay, Regigigas is the slowest. Magearna. Urshifu. Indeedee, yes. Okay. Okay, I'll go for the follow me here. Regigigas will move first, followed by the close combat. Urshifu's sash is broken. Okay, this might be a risk. Yeah, but he will close. And follow me. Question is, does he realize? Does he close combat? I think I have to go at it again. Oh. Oh, this is actually good news. Yeah, maybe I should have just spammed Expanding Force. Nice. Okay, he quakes himself. That's good. So over here he has to protect. Over here I can double into the Regigigas. Okay, I have to follow me here. Yeah, I should have just spammed Expanding Force, then that would take down the Weezing upon switching. The Weezing protects. His smart move here will be to switch out switch out Weezing and go for high horsepower. Yeah, because if he double protects, I still have the upper hand with Indeedee being able to spam moves. Right now the Indeedee is the fastest on the field. Okay, that's fine. Oh man, that would suck. Yeah, now I kind of regret making my Magearna slower. If he goes for high horsepower. We have one more turn of terrain. We have one more turn of terrain. I wonder why the Weezing speed ties with my Magearna. Yeah, I'm not sure. The Weezing speed ties with my Morgana. Because I went for Fleur Cannon first, and then it taunted in DD. Did it taunt in DD first? It's like, wow, that felt like it was bended. I have to do the same thing though. Yeah, there's no way he gets that second creep. Because if I go follow me Trick Room, I don't get my free I don't get the Soul Heart boost. Man, he's a really lucky player. He's a really lucky player. We know Urshifu is in the back. I believe Fini is in the back too. Yeah, I have to respect the Calyrex though. Yeah, so it wasn't Urshifu in the back, it was Calyrex. Same game plan. Let's see if it goes according to plan this time. So annoying. So nerve-wracking. I never get to find out whether we actually survive it or not. Because I count for me to survive Adamant plus Life Orb. The Life Orb is on Fini. Yeah, there is no way these Gigas can kill me. The Life Orb is on Fini. The Life Orb is on Fini. The Life Orb is not on Gigas. Man, if I lose that way, what a way to go out. Gets the creep. Yeah, over here he might double protect. That's really annoying. wonder if he goes for Steel Spike here. Or maybe Quake. Yeah, Quake would be devastating. Okay. Kind of like forcing the 2-hit KO on Thunderous. See? That's more like it. Yeah, I kind of wonder if this is important. Like, if it's a worry if I break my sash here. I have my Calyrex for... I have my Magearna, my Lunala for his Calyrex. That's interesting. Nice one. Yeah, but this should be fine for Magearna actually. Wow, it'll be amazing if we survive this. Yeah, it's just too strong, huh? It might be expert belt. If he goes for darkness here... I don't understand why that Darkest Lariat killed my Luna. Oh, because I don't have the Shadow Shield. Shit, I forgot about that. Dang, I forgot about that. Can't catch a break. It's life out Fini, so that's good news. We let Fini get an attack off. Yeah, we let Fini get an attack off. Doesn't gleam, that's good. Nice. Two to four. 14 damage. Man, that sucks. Yeah, Lunala goes down. He brings my Spadef down by 1. He has Calyrex in the back. So if I take out Weezing here, it's Calyrex against the world. But his safe play is to protect Weezing. I have to Moongeist Beam the Weezing. I called this right, at least. I have to Moongeist Beam the Weezing. Nice, that's good damage. Okay, he reads my switch. Yeah, we survived, that's good. Okay. Okay, Weezing is now slower than me. It's still a speed tie. Yeah, this expanding force should kill the Weezing. He wins if he double protects. He wins if he double protects. Which is not a nice way to win, I must say. Unless he's Psychic Berry. That will be quite the prep. You gotta be kidding me, man! Is this a joke? Every time you play against me, you double protect. Are you kidding me? Ah. My Moongeist Beam can't kill the Weezing, so I have to Expanding Force here. Yeah, I'm locking myself in the Expanding Force, so I might not be able to kill the Calyrex in the back. The thing is, the Calyrex needs to choose, you know, does he want to Astral Barrage or does he want to, like, Mud Shot? Oh, it survived after all. Flip. Yeah, this is not good. If I double into it... No. Oh shit. Oh. Didn't bring Calyrex at all. Yeah, now I can't touch the Shifu, so this game. Man, he invested a lot in special defense. Always going for the double protect. Man, it really sucks to go out like this. Yeah, he understands. He says he was robbed. Yeah, which is correct. Alright, so that was the match. And yep, it was not a very happy one. We had to take this loss, you know, in the most important match of the whole season, in the finals. And it really felt it really felt bad to go out like this. Having two sort of unlucky things that happened to me in games 2 and 3, and that really affected how I played my game. I felt like if I were to look at the match back as a form of reflection, I really got tilted, and that's something that I cannot deny, and that really affected how I made my decisions and played the game out. And I was like, in hindsight, if I took a few days to reflect, because right now this is 4 days after the match was being played, and I finally had time to sit down and make this recording. I took some time to reflect, look through the matches and look through my replays and see how I could have changed the way I played and also the way I prepped. And I really think that I could have done better and not let the tilt get into my head, and still try and squeeze my way out despite being unlucky, for in the most crucial turns of each game. So like as a VGC player, you can get unlucky in other ways, right? But the turns that I got unlucky were really critical turns throughout the game, and that just made me spiral further and sort of I didn't manage to squeeze my way through and try and get a win despite being put in a disadvantage. So some notes that I have here is that like the Indeed's move, I feel like it could have been psychic instead of expanding force. I could have done my calcs, I could have prepared for a Weezing that had more EVs into HP and special defense, because I think that's what Oatey might want to adjust against me, knowing that I tend to bring my Indeedee more, as he can see throughout my regular season and run through this league. So I think it's quite smart of him to invest a lot of special defense in Weezing to at least take an expanding frost from my max special attack models in DD. So changing the move to Psychic, I think that would pay dividends. I would have taken more important KOs. I would have KO'd, 2-hit KO'd the Tapu Fini that he brought, and avoid some of my mons taking extra damage. And one more thing is that in game 2, once I got that crit on my Thunderous, losing my Dynamax in turn 1, I also missed the fact that the Weezing consistently took hail damage before my Mergiana. So the turn that Weezing taunted the Indeedee, he went for Protect on Regigigas and taunt into Indeedee during Trick Room, was very detrimental to me. I should have capitalized off it and targeted the Weezing. Oatey also managed to play well by switching the Weezing out to preserve that neutralizing gas. So that played a bit of mind games into me, because I intentionally made my Mergiana slower, faster than a regular Regigigas. Therefore, in Trick Room, the Regigigas with slow start will actually move before my Mergiana, and that's quite dangerous because just a high horsepower from a slow start Regigigas should be able to take out my Mergiana at the HP where it's at. So I sort of played some mind games with myself there, and I think I might not have needed to go Trick Room and just use a +1 speed in DD to try and do good damage into my opponents. So another thing is that the Darkest Lariat ignored Lunala's Shadow Shield, and it made me confused, right, towards the end of the game, but I sort of found out in game 3. Then last thing is that I could have protected on my Magearna towards the last few turns of game 3 to try and cover for the Weezing going for double protect, because that's something that Oatey likes to do, and he is willing to bet the whole game through a 30% chance. And I think if I protected my Magearna and then the Regigigas went for high horsepower into my protect, I could sort of still fight through the game. But then looking back, I was actually still covering for that option if instead of targeting my Magearna, the Regigigas decided to target my Indeedee, then I will be left with a slow Magearna and Lunala at 14 HP in the end game, and that's still quite iffy. Then so that's the play that I did. I didn't protect my Magearna, and his Weezing managed to get that double protect. Then one last thing was also maybe knowing that he likes to double protect on his Weezing to try and maintain that neutralizing gas. Then the Regigigas was already at low health because of that hail chip through 4 turns. Then actually my mons could have just targeted the Regigigas instead, because that's the biggest threat on the field, always going for very strong max attack moves without the slow start. So on hindsight, I could have targeted the other way and forced that last mon to come out, and I could really just play differently to close out the game. And more importantly, if the Weezing was able to if the Weezing double protected and then I had 2 mons faster than Weezing, I was able to take it down, Indeedee would get the Psychic Terrain back because Weezing's ability will disappear. Then the Urshifu in the back, that was his last mon. At that time I was quite convinced that he would bring the Calyrex, because that's faster than Urshifu and it should do good damage. However, I didn't consider the fact that the Calyrex couldn't sort of do like one hit KO my Indeedee, and therefore bringing the Urshifu would have been the smarter option like he did in game 2. So if I wasn't tilted that much, maybe I could have deduced that the Urshifu is in the back. Then as I was saying, if I was able to take out the Weezing fast, the Indeedee will get its ability back, and the Urshifu will be slower than my +1 Indeedee and slower than my Scarf Lunala, and the Urshifu cannot go for Sucker Punch because my Psychic Terrain is back. So it was quite a clear path to victory, and I did not see it in time, and unfortunately I had to take the loss. So the Santa Cruz Centrals, we are out in our finals match. So we've come in second in our very first season. This is season 3 of RPDL, and I'm proud to say that we came in second. We had a very good run. We had a lot of fun, and we did use a team from start all the way to finish without making any trades, so I'm actually quite proud of it. With that, there's one last thing. I also want to show you guys the final stats of my mons throughout this whole season, this season 3 of RPDL. So here they are. Probably the only thing I could find in RPDL, the RPDL website right now, because they are jumping into their 4th season. Spoilers, I'm not joining because I'm soon going to organize quite a big draft league for the Little Root Lessons community, and I think that's a very big project that I'm looking forward to putting all my best in it and make sure the whole league is run very well. So here we have our mons, the Team Santa Cruz Centrals in alphabetical order, and you can see that the mons that I brought the most, with no surprise, would be Magearna, followed by Indeedee with very good support, and Thunderous. So let's look at the kill-death ratio, which is very interesting because Indeedee actually did manage to take a lot of stray kills, and it did sacrifice itself quite a bit. So Indeedee has proven to be a very important mon in the team. So and also Magiana, being our kill leader of the team, taking a lot of important KOs and often snowballing when it's able to Dynamax. So a few important members would be Lunala also. Lunala has a pretty even kill-death ratio, but we brought Lunala quite a bit because Lunala is always able to help to help with speed control or help to take important knockouts during important turns of the game. Then Thunderous has a very interesting one, right? Because he has less kills than its deaths, and it's brought 17 times because Thunderous is always the one that if it's able to Dynamax and enable the team, just give its partner an airstream boost, take an important KO and then go down in the process due to Thunderous's sort of mediocre bulk as compared to other potential Dynamax mons. Two important attackers in my team are Crocodile with a very healthy kill death ratio, and I brought it 13 times, which is quite a bit, and Snorlax being able to take important knockouts, especially when it's able to Dynamax in or out of Trick Room. So I've used Snorlax with that Custard Berry before, and it operated outside of Trick Room, and I also use Snorlax really well when I'm able to set Trick Room against my opponent. Then a few mons that did not perform as well in my team are Beartic, my Ice type, and then my Fire Water Grass core. As predicted by some players at the start of the league, I think these mons are they have a low value, right? They have low points from the get-go. So I picked up these mons with the remaining very few points that I had after picking up Indeedee, Crocodile, Lunala, and Thunderous, and also Magiana. Magiana cost the most at that point. So this it makes sense that this Fire Water Grass core didn't perform as well, or in another, like from another point of view, I wasn't that confident in bringing them into the game. Maractus, Politoed, and Rapidash. So Waterto also was a bit disappointing. It didn't really serve its purpose. Like even with Fake Out, Yawn, and Helping Hand, it didn't do much, and I think there were a bit of overlap with like Indeedee in terms of a support mon. So yeah, that's all I have. Managed to bring a team from start all the way to finish, and there are some pros and cons with that, with this like element of not doing any transactions at all throughout the league. The pros is that you get to explore your team more, and you really come off of a very strong draft, and you don't see any reason to change up some of your mons. For the cons, I would say it's always important to look at the weakest links of your team. For example, like I mentioned, my Waterto wasn't doing that much throughout the league, and maybe trading the Waterto for something better, a mon of a different type, maybe still with the option of Fake Out, might be useful, and you know that could make a difference even in the finals match that you watched just now. Yep, so that's all I have. Yeah, and actually quite happy with this run. I really want to thank the mods from RPDL, Zach and Julian, for running a very smooth league. And from the start, like I joined the Platinum division, telling them that I want to be in the league with the highest skill level, and I think I did prove my worth, because they must be wondering who is this random guy coming into our server immediately requesting to join the highest skilled division. So quite proud of my run, making it all the way to the finals, sort of going out, you know, like with honor, going out with a strong fight, despite having some unlucky turn of events. Then also to the rest of you guys who stuck with me through all 10, all 11 games, including this one. I streamed everything consistently, right? So stuck with me through 11 weeks. Thank you so much for your support. and I really hope I put on a good show for you guys, streaming my matches week in and week out. So thanks a lot for your support. The Santa Cruz Sandshrews are definitely coming back for another season of Draft League. It should be coming really soon. I'm the kind of person who does not want to take on multiple draft leagues at the same time because it's really very taxing, and I really want to make the draft leagues that I join, I really want to make them count and do the best I can in these leagues and produce sort of good draft league content with a pre-game analysis and a post-game analysis. I think that should be something that's enriching for my viewers. Therefore, yeah, keep a lookout for our upcoming adventures and shenanigans, and I'll see you guys really soon. Thanks for the support once again. Bye bye.